Hey there folks, rinimt here and welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy XIV Heavensward, now back in Realm Reborn. Well, hopefully not for long. In the last part, we saved General Raban, yay, and we found out the Sultana is still alive. So, well, that's two good pieces of good news. But, to siege? Or not to siege? Tataru? Yes. General Raban is now in safe hands. What? Another assault? Very well. We shall return at once. Pray notify the Count of our coming. It would seem we face another crisis. The Dravanians are preparing to resume their siege on the Holy See. Though I am loath to abandon the Sultana to her fate, we lack the necessary evidence to act upon Duala's claims. That being the case, I propose we leave Marshal Tarupin and the others to investigate and return with all haste to Ishgard. Sounds like a plan. Let's do it. I see Quez. Oh, there you are. Sorry for cutting your reunion with General Raban short. I wouldn't have bothered you, but the city's awash with rumors of another Dravanian attack, and Lord Hoshafat was desperate to get a hold of you. Speaking of whom, he and the others are waiting for you inside, so you better head in. I'll be back for them. I was even paying attention to the pillars to see if there's stuff there, but... Or the foundation, rather. We are in the pillars. My friend, I thank you for answering our call with such alacrity. As I am sure you are now aware, the Dravanians are once more gathering for war. Mistress Ariana, Master Levier, I must apologize for this abrupt summons, but we thought it best to have Mistress Sataru contact you by the most direct means available. With the observatorium's... Can't throw. You want to cooperate with me? When the observatorium's bells toll, 'tis a warning that cannot be ignored. The Holy See has ordered that we make ready for battle. In case you haven't heard, a band of trappers returning from the west claim they saw a cloud of dragons big enough to dim the midday sky. Nidhogg's minions gather once more for war. But I would not have you take up arms in another of our conflicts. When first you came to Ishgard, I offered you my protection. I cannot ensure your safety here, cannot well accept your aid, much less ask for it. Scions of the Seventh Dawn, you are faced with a choice: to remain in the besieged Ishgard or seek sanctuary elsewhere. I would not presume to influence your decision, but I must ask that you make it swiftly, lest our enemies force your hand. Punch. I want to punch things. Must punch things. Though we flee to the ends of the world, 'twould seem that no place in this troubled age is free of strife. Once more the horde descends upon Ishgard, and once more her weary defenders must take up spear and bow. The Count would have us seek shelter from the storm, but I, for one, grow tired of running. If we are to shine the light of dawn, we must do so in the sight of our fellow man, not hunkered in a hole. What say you, Arya? Must punch. Then fight we shall. Let never be said that we abandon our allies in their hour of need. Punch. Must punch. Alpha knows way. Must punch. The choice we make this day may have grave implications for our order. It is only right that Tataru should have a say. Come, let's all meet outside and discuss the path that lies before us. Must punch.
Ishgard cannot well endure another assault. Even should her knights succeed in turning back the horde, the casualties will be catastrophic.
But what other choice do we have? It's not like we can talk it over with them. Dragons and men aren't exactly on speaking terms.
with certain notable exceptions.
You don't mean Iceheart?
When last you spoke with her, she lamented her crimes, did she not? Then there remains a sliver of hope. If we can persuade Iceheart to act as our intermediary, we may yet be able to convince Nidhogg to abandon his bloody course.
If there is to be a meeting, I would accompany you.
Estinian.
Even with your intermediary, Nidhogg's blood rage may render him deaf to reason. However, the mere attempt may afford our forces precious time to prepare. Of course, you might also consider a more direct approach to ending this conflict. With the power of the Eye at my disposal, and the vaunted strength of the Warrior of Light, we could conceivably slay the beast outright.
If we are to risk a face-to-face meeting with the Dread Worm, I for one would feel safer in the company of the Azure Dragoon. However, I should only turn to your lance if my words failed to find their mark. Is that clear?
Perfectly. I shall assume that Iceheart enjoys similar diplomatic protection until instructed otherwise. A word of advice. Think carefully before divulging the particulars of this plan to Sir Emmerich. 'Twould not do to have the Lord Commander accused of consorting with heretics.
Indeed. I thank you for your counsel, Estinian. We shall be honored to have you with us.
I am glad to be of service.
We have chosen a difficult road. Yet, even should we succeed in winning Iceheart to our cause, our plans for parley will swiftly come to naught should the Holy See decide to strike first against the Horde. We must petition the Lord Commander Day ere we set forth. I only hope that Sir Emmerich will be willing to muzzle Ishgard's forces on the strength of our vague assurances. Tataru, I would ask that you remain at Fort Taunt Manor and inform the Count of our decision. Tell him that the Scions of the Seventh Dawn mean to do all in their power to ensure that Ishgard and her people survive. Yes, sir! Alright, we cleared our names from being, you know, accused of being heretics, and now we're going to consort with heretics. Mum's the word! Hey, excuse me, you're not from around here, are you? I know it's the southern, but I have a favor to ask. I'm looking for someone to deliver a gift to a friend in Falcon's Nest. What is it? Well, it's a surprise, so I can't really say. I just need you to deliver it, that's all. You can pick it up from the Knight of the Brush at the Forgotten Knight. You'll know him when you see him, and I'm sure he'll recognize you as well. Okay. An unwanted delivery. I look worried? Nonsense. Why would I have anything to be worried about? Okay, I suppose there's no harm in telling you. Lord Manalaine requests I deliver a missive to Lady Laniette at the Rose House. I remember him specifically mentioning that failure would not be tolerated. It is a simple task, yet the thought of something going awry has my stomach in knots. I am loath to thrust my duties upon another. You've already done it once before, but would you be willing to deliver this missive? I cannot afford to take chances. Surely women of your talents can see the deed done without fail. Please, you're my only hope. Alright, so now we have quested to, well, I want to eventually go back out to Querthus West, and I wanted to go back out to Sea of Clouds, so, yeah, no. Let's go to Forgotten Knight. Well, I don't see any quests on the list, other than, of course, the one we just picked up, so that's something. Let's go down to the Forgotten Knight first. Help avoid the Fist Window. Alright, Knight of the Brush. Ah, there you are. I thought it might be might be useless, true. You're not from Ishgard? Perfect. No one will suspect a thing. Here's the package, my dear lady. Whoa, hey. Don't wave it all about like that. Someone may see. Now hurry on the Puckus Nest. We want to deliver it to Emma herself. Remember, this meeting never happened. If anyone asks, you don't know me. So now we have one to go back out to CA Clouds and one to go back out to Falcon's Nest. So, yeah. But more importantly, let's go speak with Amaric. Yes, pray make it quick. I'll try. Do what I can.
I want the defenses of the outer ward rechecked. See to it that the ballistas are in good repair and supplied with enough ammunition for a prolonged siege.
At once, my lord.
Ah, 'twould seem I have visitors, and unlike those messing beyond our walls, these ones are welcome.
Pray forgive us for interrupting you in the midst of your preparations, Sir Emeric, but our suit concerns the impending assault. To speak plain, we believe there is a chance the invasion might be halted before it even begins. I can divulge little more at this time, but I must nevertheless request that you advise the Holy See to refrain from launching any preemptive sorties whilst we seek to put our plans in motion.
I will gladly lend my support to any endeavor that could spare the blood of my countrymen, but I would know more of the cause you would have me champion. Will you not share aught of this mysterious undertaking?
Know that I have offered my lance to aid in this endeavor. I cannot claim that its success is assured, but our actions should serve to delay Nidhogg's advance at the very least. Which is more than can be said for the ill-conceived counterattack advocated by the sea's more vocal crusaders. They offer glorious death, but little hope of victory.
Aye, their proposal does not inspire confidence. Our resources should rightly be spent shoring up the city's defenses. The Azure Dragoon and the Warrior of Light sallying forth together to face the dread worm Nidhogg. I must admit the mere thought of it does much to dispel my misgivings. Go then, carry out your plan. I shall do what I can for you within the Holy See.
Alright. Having secured Sir Amaric's support, we may proceed without fear of a preemptive Ishgardian attack, which is not to say we can afford to dither. History tells us that the Dervanians will attack as soon as their horde reaches a critical size. Before that happens, we must needs track down and win over the Lady Iceheart, and then locate and parley with Nidhogg. In short, time is against us. If you are ready, Estinian, let's be on about our task.
Such commotion.
Yes, Your Eminence. The bells of the Observatorium warn of our enemy's approach.
So, the dragons are coming. Let them come, in their hundreds and their thousands. With the divine blade in our hands, we shall rend their flesh and drown the heretics in their master's blood. Even Nidhogg and his foul brood shall be powerless to resist us. And when we have rid the world of their pestilence, we shall turn our attention to our Ascian allies. See that they are suitably rewarded for their invaluable assistance.
If I may, Your Eminence, the Paragons wield powers strange and unknowable. Can we be certain that they will not see through our deception?
We can be certain of naught save the righteousness of our cause. If you would be a true leader of men, you must possess conviction as well as caution. We seek to excise the root of an evil that has blighted us for 1,000 years. The risk is worth the reward.
And what of Estinian and this Warrior of Light? They have plans of their own.
Leave them to their purpose. We must each play the role we have been given. You and your chosen brothers most of all.
For the glory of King Thordan.
In search of Iceheart. Before we step forth, we must needs inform Sataru of our plans. Then I shall await you at Saint Renet's Forum. Tell your friend we may be sometime. The road you have chosen is neither short nor easy. Of that, I need no reminding. Come, Arya, let us head back to Forton Manor. There's quests here. Looking to the future. The Temple Knights are recruiting. It has long been my dream to join their ranks, and soon I shall make it reality. I've told myself I would give anything to be a Temple Knight. One of their rules gives me pause. We are forbidden from marrying while undergoing training. Hearing this brought to mind the promise I made long ago, given to flights of fancy and romance as children are wont to be. Promised a girl that we would marry when we came of age. I was just a boy, and to be honest, I cannot even remember her name, but I worry she may still be waiting for me. All I can recall is she was a ward of House Hale and her. I realize the chances are slim, but I ask that you find her. Tell her she need not wait for me any longer. I could not bear knowing a girl waste her life waiting for the impossible. Okay, so we gotta head back over the pillars for that. But let's head to Skysteel Manufactory and get the quest that's over here. Why would they do this? Jerks. Okay. Yeah, hey, Estinian. Homesick. Angry? Of course I'm angry. I want is to protect my home, and those goddamn knights just sit there and scoff at the ramblings of an old man. Ramblings my arse. Have you heard what's become of Falcon's Nest? Most folk there came to Ishgard to keep out of the cold, but now they plan to tear it all away and make a military encampment of it. A bloody military encampment! What's worse, my son has enlisted to help. The little shite, he refuses to listen. I'm tired of trying to reason with him. If you see that slimy backstabbing Violet, tell him he can come back to his family or not come back at all. Alright, so that goes back to Falcon's Nest. So I need to go... Yeah, let's go to the house vigil. Well, I should be more quests over here, too. No, there isn't. It's something. War taken to House Halenar as a child. You ask as though they're the only ones, sorry to say, but my lord has taken in more than I could air to count. It'll be no easy task sorting through the lot of them with so little to go on. Of course, if we're speaking strictly of ladies recently come of age, that may narrow things down a bit. First that comes to mind is Lady Laniette down at the Rose House. She might be able to steer you in the right direction. Okay, well, that helps. Yes, let's go inside. Our course is set to Taro. It may be sometime before Arya and I return to Ishgard. Well, just you be careful, alright? Oh, and don't worry about me. I'll be busy listening out for news of our lost friends. If anyone can find them, it is you, Totaro. Farewell, for now. Oh, before you go, you must put this on, Alphino. I made it specially. No, I couldn't possibly. Very well. But the 12, it fits perfectly, and the quality is actually rather good. I'm glad you like it. I've been practicing my needlework while I listen to rumors and the like. A good receptionist is always learning new skills. My thanks to Tara. Whatever else awaits me upon the road, I shall not fear the cold. 'Twas the least I could do. Now I must be getting back to the tavern, or I'll never catch up with all the gossip. Best of luck on your journey. Yay, Alphino has new clothes. So, where do we need to go? Estinian. Right. You know, that Estinian I found just a little bit ago. Bad Estinian. You have said your farewells, then. Aye, we are ready to depart. I suggest we begin our search for Lady Iceheart without delay. Very well, but she will prove an elusive quarry. Where do you intend to start looking? In the absence of any fresh intelligence of Isael's movement, I propose we pick up the trail where she was encountered last, the Cuerth's Western Highlands. Let us speak with Sir Redwood, was it? As a commander of Falcon's Nest, it is like that he will know if any heretic activity has been reported in the area. So, that's pointing us back to Cuerth's, but I'm gonna make a trip over the Remnants Toll, actually, because before we proceed, I want to go ahead and do the level 52 monk quest. Hello, Withergoat. I'm back. Let's talk about sex. No, out of the gutter. Greetings, sister. It is good of you to come again. After your last visit, I told Professor Eric of my experience. I have not heard from him since. I wonder if he has forgotten. He is a busy man. But never mind that for now. You are here. Perhaps you can help my pupils train again? Sensa and Ochako were impressed by you. They spoke of your prowess to their peers. Now they all want you to teach them. My pupils are training to the west. Let's go there. He is one of mine. He has been badly beaten. Who did this? They were monks, like us. The same villains who attacked me? This is an outrage. They must be made to pay. With me, sister, they cannot be far. Alright. They're the woods, sister. But there are more at large. I saw them scurry away. See to this lot. I will continue giving chase. Oh, of course I'm like one step into the arena. Of course. Oh hey, touch of death! Another thing that's been removed from the game. Yeah, there used to be monk's damage over time effect was touch of death. Man, that's brutal. Organs are failing. Yeah, now it's just, demolish. What? I can't go through there. So cheated. They are yours, sister. Jeez! What the heck? Do you mind? Do you mind? I think I've already talked about Featherfoot being removed. And Eternal Release. That's another remove skill. Oh my gosh. Yeah, a lot of these were removed with Stormblood. The next expansion. Not this expansion. Yeah. Oh my gosh. We almost have them all. Seriously? Seriously. Well, at least I can just AoE these ones. That's something. Ow. Or, you know, they're gonna just decide to use healing. What the heck? What the heck? Ahem. Let's continue on our way. Where are you? Those two are not what they seem. We had stayed too long. Any longer, and we wouldn't have a place to return to. We seek no forgiveness for what we do, for it is the only life we know. If we do not return to it now, there would be nothing left for us. Please understand, we have no other choice, and now, prepare yourselves. Damn it! This power is surging within. Another chakra. But why? How? That's it for today. We're sparing you. We're sparing you. But no, that isn't out of pity. We need you. That's all. What do you mean? Yours is the sect of light and ours shadow. We are two sides of the same coin. That said, you disciples of light are not but father to us. You exist solely to nourish shadow. Wait! Opens to shadow chakra. And the chakra is open within me, as it did before. It is the same for you, yes? The two girls, the way they harness energy differs from us. It must be the way of their sect. I had great hopes for them. Their betrayal saddens me, but there is no time for lamentation. Blech. Big words. Hard. The sect of shadow. I knew not of its existence. It is a great surprise. We must learn all we can of them. A new chakra has opened within us. How it happened, I know not. But you have newfound power, and you must master it. So, specifically, we learn form shift. If I were to guess, this is probably changing what it does in the next patch, which, you know, depends how well it works. But for now, form shift. Form shift is pretty handy. So, let's go ahead and drop into place. So, shifts your current form to the next in the sequence. If no form is currently being used, when executed, you will move into the Opal form. It also extends Grease Lightning duration to maximum. Now, if I were to guess, that's probably what's going to be on. Could go ahead and do the level 54 one because I really want it because it's meditation, but I'm going to wait. I'm going to be good for now. I just wanted to get this because it's getting a little more relevant to where we are in the story. So yeah, form shift is pretty useful. Yeah, so it just basically forces you between forms. If you have Grease Lightning up, it forces it to maximum. It's how you maintain your stacks, as long as you don't get forced into something you can't actually use it. Yeah, that's how you do that. Anyways, I think I'm gonna head for the Rose House first, actually. Let's go to Camp Cloudtop. So, actually, of course there's a quest here, right? Actually I want to go into my key items, pull out the Aether Compass, and drop it into place. I tried to fly, I can't fly. Oh, this sucks. That could have been bad. So, Aether Currents. Let's go ahead and use it, and it will pop up with, there's 178 yalms to the west. Let's actually head over there. It's right there, so you can see it. Of course, we couldn't actually see this before because we couldn't use them. I don't think we could have seen before. I don't know. You just keep this compass once you have it, and yeah. So let's go ahead and attune to it like we do others. Like we do Aether Race and whatever. There's in the currents found in the field. There are others which can be accessed through main and side quests. Information on current attunements can be found in the Aether Currents in the main menu, which I have already set. So there's one to the northwest. That's up there. Yeah, we can't actually finish the ones in Sea of Clouds yet. Like, it's gonna actually be quite a while until we can finish the ones here. But while I'm down here, I just like to hit it occasionally. So there's one to the center and 60 yalms to the southeast, so that's because that one moved a little bit closer to us as we were moving this way. Should be down around here. Yep, right there. Grand Galacat! I didn't ask for this. So I believe we can attune while we're in combat, but of course if the enemy hits me... And good news, I attune. And bad news, I have to fight the Galacat still. Come on out, Dragona! Ay. I believe you can use it in combat, like so. Yeah, 417 almost to the northwest. So that one that's back over at Camp Cloudtop is the next closest one. Now, of course, they won't be in any place you cannot access without flying. So, like, if we were to look at this map, you see this, like, island here. We can't access that island without flight, so it's not going to be there. Arya, you're looking well. What brings you here to Camp Cloudtop? If there's aught you require, you need only ask. I have a rose-scented leather. Rose Isle and leather from Lord of Manolane. I'm terribly sorry about this. I never imagined he would attempt something so shameless. I'm afraid to say he's always been like this. House Halenart and House Fortant have always maintained good relations, and as such, those close in years often spend time together from an early age. I spent much of my youth playing together with Lord of Manolane, but now I fear he still clings too tightly to memories of our youth, though I admit it is sometimes to my benefit. Fortunately, I cannot say the same for Torsifers. No doubt he asked you to come in his place. I can sympathize with his anxiety over upsetting Lord of Manolane, but this is no way to treat a guest. Please accept this as a token of my apology. I realize it's not much, but it is all I can offer at present. So of course we also still have another quest here. Ladies of House Halo not of age with me. I suppose that could only mean Marielle. You say as a child she promised to be wed. I've heard no such thing. At any rate, you must talk with her yourself to know if she's the one you seek. So, you'll notice this quest is nice and has a little marker on it. That means... Aether Current! So yeah, that's how they will mark ones that have Aether Currents. Excuse me, Arya, a moment of your time, if I may. I recently received a special request for assistance from zoological research, but am at a loss as to how to fulfill it. Are you familiar with Galacats? Yes. They bear a striking resemblance to kittens, but with wings. An acquaintance of mine is writing an article on their physiology and requires a sample of their wings for her work. Their sweet appearance belies a rather nasty temperament, and if it were simply a matter of slaying them, I would handle it myself. The problem, however, is that taking a proper sample requires a delicate touch, a certain finesse that is beyond the capabilities of my men and myself. Because they are so fragile, you may not obtain a proper sample from the first you found, but I have no doubt a woman of your talents can procure a wing of immaculate quality. Realize this is a rather personal request, but I would be forever in your debt. Yeah, so will I, because you'll get me closer to flying behind enemy lines. Arya, I wish to speak with you regarding a rather urgent matter. We were recently attacked by a band of Vanu. They struck without warning, making off with weaponry and armor from our storehouse. A small unit led by Lieutenant Tara Miao was tasked with retrieving our stolen arms, but we have not received word from them since. I fear they may have fallen prey to the Vanu. I could think of no one more able to aid them, so I ask that you find them and see to their safety. Lieutenant Tara Miao plans to take his men to Vandu Oak Bendu to begin their search. Make your way there and see what you can find. Alright. Of course, we aren't done with the quest here yet, because... Talk with Marielle. I promised a marriage, now you mentioned that... Oh, yes, I do believe I made such a promise. But I was just a child. Who would think to remember such a thing after all these years? Besides, I've sworn to serve Lady Yelena. My only concerns now are fulfilling my duties in protection of Camp Cloudtop. Whoever this boy is, he need not worry of old forgotten promises. Oh, okay. That's just... like that? Nope. Nothing more. Cool. However, unclear motives. Your timing is perfect as always. I was thinking of your recent encounter with the Vanu when I recalled reports from our men who patrol that area. They often catch the Vanu on higher ground and places that offer commanding views of the surrounding area. It's believed they are conducting routine surveillance, but to what end, we know not. I mean to find out, and I would have you assist me. Pray return to where you first sighted the Vanu and search for clues. Whatever they are scheming, we must know of it. Cool. I can do that. Also, I'm gonna pop in over to this fate and then head over to those, but yeah, fate. Because Gallica! Ha ha ha! All part of my plan. All part of the plan. Or just say it's not a great drop rate, but you know. Yeah, not a great drop rate indeed. Oh hey, there's my endemic Gallicat wing. Useful. Where's the search? Yes, I got a Gallicat wing. Pretty easy. My wit and extraordinary find! I am pleased to see your persistence has paid off. With this, she can resume her work on Cloudkin. Ah, how forgetful of me to not mention it sooner. This sample is meant for Ation, the renowned naturalist. She's hard at work on a new article for New Eorzean Geographic, and requested the sample be delivered with the utmost haste. You can be sure she will hear it was the incomparable Arya Aryana who made possible her latest work on Cloudkin. Cool, so yeah, we picked one up from that side quest. Yay! Hello, Vanu Scout. Waiting is boring, like watching moss grow on rocks, but I must. What? Netherlings return to interfere again? Yep. That's me. Dang it, Dragoon. Full aggro. Oh, I guess I should pick up the Nod Bone. Like, I could pay attention to what the quest needs me to do, right? Alright, so let's take that back. But, of course, we do need to find the missing Rose Knight first. Which is... hey, over there! Oh, goodness me. missed flight. Who goes there? Ah, he must have been sent by Lady Laniette. Then all is not yet lost. You must hurry to Lieutenant Terramio. He's gone beyond the bridge, deeper in the Bonnie territory. Hurry, please. After him, before it's too late. Okay. I will do that. Very slowly. As I make some friends. Wait, what? Why didn't that aggro me? I walked right in front of it. Yeah, there's nothing nearby for Aether Currents. I am very confused why that did not aggro me. What the heck? 7 hills, is there no end to them? Ah, don't scare me like that. I take it Lady Laniette sent you? Arya, is it? Well, Arya. Excuse me. We have quite a mess on our hands. Not only are our weapons still in the hands of those beaked bastards, but my men have been scattered. It'll be easy, but we've got to regroup and see this mission through. Calling back the troops. We did well to drive the Vanyu back, but we vastly underestimated their numbers. What's more, they replenished their ranks faster than we can put them down. And because of our carelessness, 3 of my subordinates were cut off and scattered before making it back. I fear before long the Vanyu will have them. I need you to find them. Instruct them to retreat back beyond the bridge. So long as they make it this far, I will see to it they are safe. Alright, let us go look for them. Apparently with the blind Vanyu? Seriously, I really don't get it. No, we have one right here. They'll never find me up here. What? Retreat back beyond the bridge in order. I'm only too happy to follow. Alright, another one. Just have to sneak. Please don't frighten me like that. What? In order from the lieutenant to withdraw? Understood. I don't think they're back here. Where is the last one? Kinda getting out of the quest area here, but okay, no, seriously, where the heck? Where the heck is it? There you are! Oh my gosh. Talk about hiding. Adventure, what are you doing out here? So the lieutenant would have us withdraw. I suppose the supplies will have to wait. Oh my gosh. What a pain. I found them. They were hiding well. One was, anyway. Well then, indeed. I dare not think what would have become of my subordinates and myself had you not come along. At last, I can breathe easier, if only for a moment. Though nothing would make us happier than to return to Camp Cloudtop and put this all behind us, there is still work to be done. I trust I can count on your continued support. I suppose I came all the way over here, may as well. Hasty recovery. Your assistance has been more than anyone asked for, but there is yet work to be done. We did not come here to simply be driven back out. Nay, we must take back the stolen weapons and armor. I will create a diversion to draw what attention I can from the Vanya nearby. While they are distracted, I need to you to retrieve them. I guess we're going up there. Good thing I found it while I was lost. Horribly. Cough, cough. More specifically, I revealed it on the map. Oh my gosh. Didn't do a very good job at distracting them, because there's a lot around here. Alright, here is a weapon. Armor. Saw it. There it is. Another weapon. Are you telling me I have to sneak all the way back down? Oh my gosh. I may just make friends and not try and sneak. Didn't think you'd be blind twice. But you really didn't chase me that far. What the heck? Everything appears to be accounted for. Words fail to express my gratitude. Our equipment and perhaps even my subordinates would be lost to the Vanu if not for your aid. Pray return to Rose House and deliver them to Lady Lenia. It is only fitting that she should receive them from you. We will return in due time when my men have recovered their strength. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and just warp back to Cloudtop once I make sure... Yeah, no, we can't get that. Right. Alright, I see where the edge of current is. Right behind this house. Yeah, so they like to sneak them like this. It's annoying. You sometimes have to do some sneaky sneakies to actually get your currents, but you know, what can I say? Ah, Arya, you've returned. What equipment in the search party? You never fail to impress, my friend. I see. The others are not yet fit to travel. No matter, it takes solace in knowing they are no longer in harm's way. And yet, Tavana's recent fixation on Ishgardian weaponry still concerns me. But with but a weak grasp of metallurgy, I can only surmise they crave more advanced weaponry to oppose us. It may finally be time to strengthen security here at Cloudtop. Our duty is to keep watch over for Duranian activity, after all. We can ill afford to be distracted by the Vanu. In the event, I was right to call upon you for help. Thank you again for everything. Alright. Good to see you return safely, so tell me whether you discover the Vanu's plotting. I found a bone. Oh my, what have we here? There is a pattern of some sort etched into this bone, though it doesn't appear to be any manner of lathering. Perhaps they use bones like this to keep record of what they're observing from atop the cliffs. This could be the opportunity I've been looking for, the kindling to ignite the fire in the hearts of my men. We must delve further and get to the bottom of this. Featherbrained schemes. 3 sets of 14 lines, 2 crossed out entirely, the third halfway. It's no use. I still haven't the foggiest what the markings on this bone could mean. When you show it to the others, perhaps they will know what to make of it. Is there really enough people? No, I have to go all the way back to Camp Cloudtop, of course. Of course. Can I assist you with something? Yeah. Let's what an odd pattern. I've never seen its like. If it holds any meaning, I couldn't tell you. My apologies. Why aren't you showing your triple triad thing? Whatever. Doesn't matter to me. Oh yeah, how good to see you. What can I do for you? Well, you see... Seems to me that the scouts were counting something. The question is what? Alright, I'm taking the shortcut. I have no time for idle chatter. Well, yes sir. This isn't another Gildan's errands, is it? I haven't time to waste entertaining his request. A shipment of provisions should be arriving any moment. Jeez. All the way back. Again. Oh, there you are. Did you learn anything of value? Here's a bag. A shipment of provisions? Truly? Oh, how I've longed for a reprieve from salted meats. Didn't mean to get carried away. It's just that I often find myself counting the days until... By the Fury, that's it! The shipment is their target! The Vanu scouts must have been spying on their shipments. They know they come once a fortnight. But they couldn't care less about the foodstuffs. They mean to seize the crystals and offer them up to the White Whale. Go and tell Fabroliet what we discovered. I will speak with Lady Laniette. Back and forth, and back and forth, and back and forth. What is it now? The Vanu mean to steal our crystals? I can't imagine how they intend to accomplish that. If we truly believe there is merit to Gildan's claims, by all means, go to the Protector. The provisions are being unloaded as we speak. Okay. Gee, I wonder... No, I must have not... It's a fire? Oops. There could be AoEing. Oops. More oops. Like, it could be the fire. It could be an AoEing. You know. Thinking. All provisions appear to be accounted for. Okay. Well, it seemed that the threat was indeed legitimate. Time and again you have risked your life to protect our camp, and for that you have my sincerest thanks. Yes, you are right. It was Gildan who uncovered the Vanu's plot. Perhaps a man of your intelligence could better serve House Hale and Art elsewhere. Should it be your desire, could arrange for a transfer. Well, well, to think that I might one day salute you. I am honored, Lady Laniette. Truly I am, but with all due respect, I would rather remain in Camp Cloudtop. Ugh. All I have ever wanted is to rekindle our men's spirits, to see them walk with their heads held high once more. Or the belief that dream might never become a reality. But if I may, I do have one small request. All this running about has left me quite famished. Might we partake of the recovered provisions? A celebratory meal, or a celebratory snack, perhaps? Even now, all you can think of is your stomach. A snack, and a few casks of wine besides. Not much we can afford to spare, no. Aye, the men could do with a bit of meat and mead, to make sure they know that Gildan's the thing for it. Thank you, Lady Lydia, thank you! Alright. And that finishes up that series of quests. Yep, all I can see are other stuff. So, let's make a quick jog over the Falcon's Nest before I call it good. And see how much pain is awaiting me here. Ugh. Alright, I see that. A couple quests, it looks like. Alright. Let's at least finish up what I have on me. What's with that look? We don't tolerate any funny business here at Falcon's Nest. If you have no business here, I suggest you move along. Oh, my package! Happy day! I was worried my friend would not be able to get it. Now let's take a look here. Masterpiece beyond compare. The very glory of it inspires an indescribable fulfillment, a crescendo of righteous emotions. Feel my faith in the church renewed, my spirit cleansed by its presence. Ahem. Thank you for this adventure. Remember, no one must know of this. Okay. So we have flour mill back there. And we have this up here. Yes, I'm Jessalo. He said, what? My father's short-sightedness knows no bounds. He fails to see what we stand to preserve by creating this encampment rather than leaving it abandoned to the snows. As the name suggests, Falcon's Nest is well known for its skilled falconeers going back generations. While it's true the astrologians can sense horde activity through the stars, it has always been us who give first alert of their approach. But things changed after the calamity, the weather turned foul, and we had no choice but to seek better shelter. I know how it pained him to abandon Falcon's Nest. It's my home too. But he has to understand that even if our home has to change, it does not change who we are. The proud hawkers of Falcon's Nest will live on, and will prove it to him when the day comes for him to return here. The earth beneath him may seem unfamiliar, but our companions gliding proudly through the skies will be as they always have and always will be. This, I swear. I just want to make sure this quest isn't up here before I just jump down and call it good. Oh, okay. You can't even go in there. So I take it as the quest is not up here. Don't do this to me again. Thank you. Like, I'm jumping down. So next time we will go ahead and speak with Redwall, pick up the quest here, and work on them, and see where that leads us. See where that leads us. Also, I'm starting on too much, so I need to do something about it. So thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the video, consider liking, commenting, and or subscribing if you really enjoyed it. Consider supporting the channel. All support greatly helps to keep there being content like this and more. You can find the links for that in the description, along with links to me on social media. So thank you again for watching, and until next time, this is rinimt signing out.